I'm here today with the cast of the Barton Theatre Company as they prepare for their pantomime edition of Treasure Island. I've got to ask you, young man, why is it at the Empty Space Theatre?
Oof, young, I like that. Well, we're at the Empty Space Theatre this year.
By the way, this is Sam Davis, writer, director, and he's also playing Captain Smollett.
I'm now playing Captain Smollett, and I like to say I'm a writer, but I mainly stole the plot from Robbie Louis Stevenson, that's the one. We're at the Empty Space this year because I believe the Lowry, the space where we normally use it, is under renovation, and they've got another event on. So we're at the Empty Space in Salford. It's easy to find, simple Google, or if you go onto our Facebook page, you'll be able to find the link via the ticket sales page there.
How faithful is it to well, it can't be really, can it, to the Stevenson book?
Well,
we'll have the characters in it?
We've got the majority of the characters in it. I think one of the characters that is quite often left out is Abraham Gray. We do have Abigail Gray in this one, so we've at least kept that one in, that the Muppets missed out. I would say that it's more carry-on than faithful to the actual novel.
That sounds a good answer. Young man, I was calling young man. Dan,
also like young as well.
Dan, you're playing Jack Hawkins.
Jim.
Well, I call him Jack, my mate. Tell us about your character role in it.
He's young, naive, gets beat up a lot. It was quite easy to fit into the role, actually.
Yeah, Salford, yeah. Was that it? I thought you were going to go and tell me all your daring do's.
He goes on a huge adventure completely by accident, gets into lots of various different scrapes. Jim will see the next shiny object and go from there with wide eyes, quite happily.
He has his hidden skills as well.
He makes a pretty mean rum daiquiri, and that will surprisingly get him out of quite a few scrapes.
Rum daiquiri, that is faithful to the book, isn't it? Yeah. So have we got Captain Smollett? Well, you're Smollett, obviously. Have we got a Long John Silver?
We do have a Long John Silver. Hopefully you might be able to meet him a little bit later. So, I mean, you wouldn't have Treasure Island without Long John Silver, I don't think.
Or a parrot?
Or a parrot, which we do also have a parrot. He is actually parrot-sized as well, so that's going to be fun for all the family.
Parrot size as in family size?
Like Emperor Penguin parrot size, yes.
Carl, can you just have a look at that parrot behind you?
He's a bird of few words, but very poignant words.
It was nice of the zoo to let us have him as well.
It was very nice.
They won't take him back though, that's the problem.
That is the problem.
So how long will the production last for? Oh, so is it for 3 days?
The production is on for 3 days, so we're on Friday the 10th, this Friday at 7 o'clock. We're on it Saturday at 2 o'clock and also at 7 o'clock, so 2 performances on Saturday, and on Sunday we're on at 2 o'clock for a matinee performance there. So we've got the 3 days. If it's successful, who knows, we could go for a longer run.
Who knows?
There's one laugh there, all right.
Is it correct that the costumes have been designed by students from Salford University?
So it's been a bit of a mix with the costumes. We've had a lot of costumes coming in from Salford University. The parrot, as you saw a moment ago, that was from Salford. They've made it. I believe a lot of Jim's attire here is Salford. We've also had our in-house team, I believe, head up by Anne, who's sort of like made a lot of the extra costumes. So Salford, they've done a lot of the. So Salford have sort of like put in a lot of the extra bits and bobs to the costumes, and we've got the bases that we put in here from our in-house team.
So basically it's hoist the anchor, splice the main brace, and set sail for Everyman Theatre. Empty Space Theatre, what we call it. Yep.
As long as we don't hit anything on the way.
I've got to ask you a question now from a reader, a viewer even. Now, I've been asked to ask you, this is by Paula Jennings, ask them how you get into character. Are you based on any famous pirates, or have you watched Pirates of the Caribbean starring Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow? Any of that relevance to you?
Well, I think I'll let our leading boy here sort of answer. How do you get into character then?
Well, like I said, Jim gets beat up a lot, so I just generally be quite subservient, quite naive, but it's just a lot of fun energy, and I think that's the best way to do it. Just go in and, with a smile on your face and go from there.
and rum daiquiri.
Yes, a lot of those really help get in character.
Yeah, the rum daiquiris have helped quite a bit, I think. I think in terms of famous pirates, people getting into character and sort of like emulating, I mean, I would say Long John Silver is probably a very famous one that a lot of the characters have kind of thought that might be the pirate that I'm going to copy. So I mean, you know, you've got fantastic people who've played them before, like Tim Curry in a Muppets Treasure Island, and various other people. I believe Brian Blessed played him once, and that was incredible to see, sort of like as he sinks at the end. Not to spoil that for if you can watch Brian Blessed. But I think a lot of people have brought their own pirates to the show. We've got our Dumber and Dumber pirates, who each of them have brought an individual energy that I don't know where it's come from in terms of piracy, but it's definitely fun to watch, and you're going to see a lot of shenanigans with that. Other than that, I think people have, as I say, people have just kind of gone with their own piratey antics. Some people have torrented some films, I think, and that's got them that way. Who knows? Jack Sparrow and Pirates of the Caribbean might have been one of the films that people have...
Maybe.
So they're all in for a treat then?
Everyone's in for a treat. Everyone who comes is definitely going to get a laugh.
The main thing, tickets, availability.
There is availability on tickets. Simply go to, if you follow us on Facebook, if you type in Barton Theatre Company into either Facebook, into Instagram, into Google, you will find us, and from there you're going to be able to be redirected to our ticket selling website, and
pay on the door?
And you can pay on the door. Sorry, watching charades there from a parrot. And you can pay on the door as well to get in, same price. So come see how it is and have a
family show, a good family show.
It's a good family show, maybe a PG rating.
Wonderful. No pantomime of Treasure Island would be complete without this young man here, Long John Silver.
Aye.
What's your character going to be like? Is it going to be as evil as in the book?
I'm not evil, no. I'm a lovable lad. Misunderstood, I'd say. I mean, a few bad deeds here or there, but I mean, who doesn't love a good booze, eh?
Will you be on the rum daiquiris?
I want to do.
I love your costume.
Aye, thank you. It's cost me an arm and a leg, but you know.
These are the jokes. Oh, it looks superb, that, it really does.
Aye, the ladies and lads from Salford Uni, they've done a smashing job on getting all the costumes for everyone. It's a fantastic job.
And you're looking forward to treading the board with your leg?
Aye. There'll be a plank or two, I'm sure.
Oh, what? A plank?
Aye.
You'll be walking.
It'll be a bit wooden.
Right, young man, we'll look forward to seeing you at the theatre. I'm just astounded by the amount of effort you've put into it. Well, it's real, isn't it, anyway? There you go, Carl. Real.
Aye, it's real.
We'll see you on the 10th.
Hopefully no termites.
See you on the 10th.
Aye.
Can you shake?
Have a
good man. Cheers. So, 10th of January till the 12th, Empty Space Theatre, Kansas Avenue. Try and get down and support these fine bunch of troopers as they tread the boards. It's the 44th production.
I believe it's the 44th, possibly the 45th.
Wonderful.
Barton Theatre Company has been around for a long time.
Yeah. Well, I'll say, support these chaps, support local trade, but especially these people. So get down there and have a great time. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Cheers,
you very
Barnes.
much.
I've asked.